Oh, you know how this is gonna end. Learn a little something. Take a lesson. Learn it all. Welcome back to the last lane of destructive feedback in 6.2.6. We are on the right-hand side, all the way down at the bottom on a super long lane. We've got improved power gain on that Doctor Strange. That's going to be fun. But we've got the link nodes of Energize and Recovery. We also have a 3 5-star science requirement, and we've got a little bit of boost time left, about 18 minutes since we've been going through this lane. Now on the team here, we've got Spider-Man 2099 to hopefully handle some of that power gain. We've got Quake on the team, Stark Spidey, Captain America, and Captain America Russian Edition. So let's get into it. All right, here we go. Last lane here, last lane. Hopefully these fights will not be so long in future videos having to wait for these timers. But here we have Spider-Man 2099 going up against Hyperion. Now we've dropped off one of those exhaustions, but I also got dropped by that SP1. I guess the Dex, whatever the situation is happening there, didn't kind of fire, or maybe that's human error. Whichever one it is. Now I should have responded with a heavy attack, but all good. I wanted to get that wither on him right away, so as soon as he starts gaining power, he kind of doesn't gain power. But having the exhaustions on there just kind of help you reduce even more. Okay, so we also want to make sure that we are dexing at the same time. Even though we're not gaining any precision because he doesn't gain buffs, we are activating that pause on our debuffs. He just needs to come in and attack. Here we go, we're gonna get another SP2, bam, bam, bam. And look how his power goes negative. There we go. So as soon as it hit 0, we activated those ruptures. I just wanted to hit him to make sure there was some more ruptures on there. And then he went down. Anyway, here is our Captain America Infinity War going up against Carnage. So we're just kind of building up our charges here with the parries and waiting out that destructive feedback timer. Got an intercept right there. I thought I was going to hit him with the SP2 there, but I did not get enough power on that one. So that did not work out in my favor, but all good. It was like right there. It's like a hair away. Okay, so gonna build up some charges. Well, we built up one charge. There we go. Good thing we got that damage in right as the destructive feedback timer came in, so we didn't really get to take too much advantage. Because I didn't want to load him up, but probably would have made sense to. At this point, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to build up another SP2, so I'm just going with the SP1 and building up whatever I can with those bleeds, powered up by our Fury. Passive Fury. There we go. So destructive feedback timer is back on, and we are keeping our distance, hoping to get a nice bait here. The good thing about Carnage's SP2 is it doesn't slide that much. As long as you stay back, you should be pretty safe. Okay, here we are. We are at the tail end of this. We're just going to go on in and wait for our opening. And he's out of there. Okay, here we are. A struggling pizza shop would need this. More dough. It's a little callback to the first MCOC dad joke challenge. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to Quake right through him. The thing about Mordo is that he's gotten expertly great at hitting into my heavy attack as soon as his power gain is about to proc. So I just took the hit there because I already had concussion. I figured if he threw it, it wouldn't send any degen, which is great. But look how this dude look how he goes around the timer, man. He just knows how to work it. He knows how to work the timer. That's some quality AI right there. Anyway, looks like he may also, yeah, he's probably gonna do it again. Probably gonna do it again. Look at that. That's 3 times in a row. That's no accident. I actually don't know when this happened. I think in my hiatus. Oh, look, I stopped one. Oh, man. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I stopped one. I stopped one out of what, 5? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Good job, AI. Anyway, let's go ahead and build up some charges. Oh, right there. Why not? Why not? Sometimes you gotta crack a few eggs, and by eggs, sometimes I mean your face. With the opponent's fist. Okay. Here we go. Destructive feedback timer is back on. Might as well use this time to build up those charges. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. With all those charges, you're gonna have to pay something back, and we did. There we go. There we go. Got it in right before that destructive feedback timer. Backed right off. This way we have the ability to continue to parry here. But no, I said no. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna power rotate. The crazy thing is, it was a little bit risky to be finishing combos in the corner against Ronin. Finish a combo and back off, and he just tosses it right into your decks. There we go. Power rotation, nice and slow. Nice and slow combo there. Finish with the SP1, so you're wasting out that destructive feedback timer. It's like the Green Goblin. I'm gonna waste out this timer nice and slow. Alright, here we are at the 3 5-star science requirement. Improved power gain. So I brought Cap Infinity War here, hopefully to try to break that down a bit using that Petrify, but you also got to watch that SP2. It could be a little bit sneaky if you're not ready for it, so there's a lot of clock watching here. And of course my Rust is showing here. I mean, I even made a tutorial on how to get around that stupid thing. Alright, 2 blocked, 1 dex. That's good. That's good. There we go. There we go. See right there. I just had to knock the rust off a little bit. Yeah, this is going to be the end of me right here. I should have just done special 3s, now that I think about it, in hindsight. Okay, got a block break right there, but it's not going to do me any good because destructive feedback is on. And that's about a wrap. Destructive feedback. Okay, so I thought I'd actually have a chance here with our Spidey 2099. So we got that SP1 out of the way. He threw the second one, and then we got that little following one because you dex like a hair earlier, so it just follows you. So we're not off to a great start. But we did get to place the Wither, which it's pretty nasty damage there. Okay, just none of those dexes worked. And then that dex didn't work either. just blocked the whole thing, the whole way through. And yeah, there you go. There you go. That's what happens. You see, you start questioning yourself. You're like, wait, did I not do that? Did I do that? Then you start like asking the question. As soon as you ask the question, he launches it. That one, I tried to go for a dash in, and I think he just read the move. It just came after me. So, lost 3 on improved power gain, Doc Strange. Disappointed with the Spider-Man 2099 performance. I thought that could have been much better. But whatever. That's done. It's done and finished. It's in the past. Now we're moving on to Iron Fist. Immortal Iron Fist. Is it the Finn Jones version? No. Because he does more than one kata. Oh, man. Anyway. So you're probably like, why do you dex so much on that super short SP1? It's because you never know when that thing's gonna slide on you. If it's gonna slide on you, man, you just don't know. Oh, how appropriate. They don't know. You don't know. It's the song that's playing right now. Okay. Anyway, overly excited about my own music. That's not the greatest thing to do, but it's what we're doing today. All right, so Iron Fist is down. Now here we got Quakey Poo. I'm just going to parry through destructive feedback just to mitigate damage for whatever foolery is about to come my way. Bam, bam. Okay, so we got the first round down. No issues. Except for that one. That was supposed to be a dex. So, like, there's definitely it's just like it's just off by, I can't even explain it. It's off by such a degree, but it's not a consistent degree. It's like per champion. So I struggled a little bit kind of coming back to Quake here with the different timing. But in a future video, I can't remember which one exactly, I will be using a different system. But we did get a smack there, so he did give my face a little smack. But so far, we're doing pretty great. 82%. Not a bad look, Willie. Not a bad look. Okay, so here we are in the final 16%, and this is where all the nonsense usually happens for me. It's usually in that last little stretch. Just like this is the last lane. I don't know, my heavy let go there for some reason. Maybe press the screen too hard. And just maximum damage in that last 16%, man. And that's just how you gotta do things, you know? Right, next up, we've got Red Guardian going up against Symbiote Supreme. Still dealing with the Energize and recovery, but he has enhanced bleed, so if he does happen to hit me, which he's probably going to, this is the last lane, of course, then they are 40% more effective. So we've also got special attack heal block, so the defender special attacks inflict heal block, and they also stretch really, really far, like that one did. And of course we got the bleed there, because I missed the intercept. That was supposed to go in as a counter. But see, that one didn't reach, and, you know, it's all good. We've also got Kinetic Reactor, so he's going to generate power whenever he's striking into the block. As you can see, just happened right there. So, lots of fun on those little tidbits right there. But all good. He's taking proper damage. Bam. 2 dexes, 1 not. I'll take it. Okay, we are almost out of the woods here. I just need to get past this destructive feedback timer. And here comes a powerful SP2. Bam. And he's out. It's always nice when you finish with a crit, huh? Okay, here we have our OG Vision up against Stark Spidey. Normally, this is a walk in the park, or a walk in the jungle. Wherever you are, we're in the jungle. Axl Rose said so. I don't know. I don't know where. You know where you are. Okay. All right. So we've got 7 charges here, and we are power draining our OG Vision here, and we're just gonna do our 5-hit combo and then back off. But backing off got prioritized as the block. So that's the jungle we're living in right now. We're just going to finish this off with Mr. Red Guardian. And see, this is just such a long lane. There's so many fights on this one. The other one, I believe, was 14 fights with Bane on the top side. The same amount of fights down here. So you're just not gonna start over. At least I'm not gonna start over. And so here we go. Bam, there we go. Nice, good amount of damage. He didn't want to follow on that one, and I didn't want to hit him because I knew synthesis was on the way. I would really love a synthesis timer. I'm kind of tired of guessing. Alright, here we go. Waiting out destructive feedback. And we've got the ablative shield right back up with 10 charges. Boom, there we go. SP2 down with lots of damage. Okay, on to the next fight here. Red Guardian taking the lead. We've got Crossbones. And this one you've got to be careful. You don't want to push him to SP2. But the SP2 is difficult to Dex. It's not impossible. You can totally do it. It's just not the kind of thing you want to risk when you've got destructive feedback going on. So we're going to power rotate him on his SP1 only, and we're being very careful on the parries here because he's going to shrug the one like that. There we go. Got a 2-piece intercept right there. That's a pretty clutch move to keep that power rotation in order. Now we're going to launch that SP2. We knew he was going to shrug it, but at least we got that damage down. And it wasted out the timer. Oh, he did not follow. Okay, so we're just waiting for our opening. We ended up going in for a blocked attack, but he ended up opening his defenses, and we got it. So here we have our SP2. Boom. We actually got to keep it. I didn't go for a second heavy attack because you never know if he's going to shrug. You probably do know he's not going to shrug, but I don't know that because it'll shrug for me. Okay. Almost done here. You got our SP2. Actually, we're not almost done, but almost done with that timer. Launch another SP2. This is actually a pretty long fight. Now we got a block break right there, which is really good because we ended up pushing him into SP1. Notice I actually finish my combos when he's in the corner when the destructive feedback timer is not active. When it is active, you do not want to finish your combos. Otherwise, you'll suffer the same fate Stark Spidey did with Vision. There we go. There's the damage I was looking for. Very, very good. Wasting out the last bit of the timer with a special attack. Very good. Crossbones. AI is on point. There we go. Boom. SP1, and this dude is done for. I think I wanted to finish with the SP2. I kind of figured he would have done it with the SP1, but that probably would have left him with 1%. I don't know. All right, we've got to reapply these boosts because I forgot all about them. There was 18 minutes left before, so probably would have done a lot better down that lane if I realized that earlier. Okay, there we got that 7-hit combo right there. Bam. Medium, medium, and a 5-hit combo, which helps you build up power very, very fast, and it gets that slow right on Juggy Jug Jug, so he can't ever get any unstoppable. There we go, got a reparry right there, boom, and we're launching the SP2, and that's going to waste out that timer very, very nicely. Go. We're reapplying that slow just in case he didn't give us the parry. I didn't want him to reapply and be able to get unstoppable. A little follow action there on the ground, which is all good. He launched it into my decks, which allowed it to home in on me and follow. So just got to be careful of those. And he's out. Finished with the SP2. Okay, on to the next. Okay, we got a side lock. Sounds like you'll need a happy key for the side lock. I don't know, just forget it. Okay, so moving on. We are hitting right into that destructive feedback timer with that 7-hit combo, which are fantastic. However, the more you use those perfect blocks, since he's not awakened, I am losing a charge each time I do one of those parries. So as soon as he's awakened, I'll be able to do a lot more damage with him. But he's still very, very useful where he is right now. And he's kind of beasting the lane here for me in the absence of my other champions. I don't know why I did a heavy attack there. I thought I had one of those debuffs on him, but I did not. Okay, so I continued that combo right into destructive feedback. So we're gonna go ahead and do a combo here. I should have done a slower combo into SP1, but I think I was just saving this to get my Blade of Shield. There it is. And she's gone. Alright, here's the fight we've seen a bunch of times done pretty well. And because this is the last lane, I wanted to give you guys something different. Yeah, okay, so you know what that means. Okay, so I've got that Bane timer right there, got the reparry, and we put that Bane right on back. Now we just need a SP1. Boom. Now I was going to launch the SP2 there, but I didn't want to push. I didn't want to push him to his SP2, and I didn't get the Dex. I got the Dex read as block at that point, lost a lot of power, and then of course you just kind of lose the whole farm there. Anyway, we've got Quake here, so we are wasting out the destructive feedback timer, and he gets a magic hit right there, so which is fantastic. You know, that's good. You know, I'd like a challenge like that, you know, so we let the Bane timer go. I probably didn't even really see the Bane timer, to be honest. I think I was just flabbergasted by that hit. There we go. Put that right on back. I already know this isn't going to go anywhere. It's just a matter of time. There we go. I did that heavy attack a little bit too early. And so now Bane is on me. I don't know how he got that heavy attack at all. You know, I just don't care. Okay, moving on. We've got Stark Spidey here. And this is obviously a revive at this point. Almost made it through that super long lane without needing an actual revive. But hey, this is the last lane. That's just how business works in the last lane. I mean, right? Isn't that how it goes with the rest of you? The last lane is always like the craziest lane. Luckily here, we do have a rematch. I was very impressed with Stark Spidey on that last run, since I didn't have any of the other requirements needed for the lane and all that. So now we're going to take our Stark Spidey above 50% and see if we can get some damage down. We've already got 7 charges of poise. We got 8, and we've pushed him into his SP1. So this is pretty much a wrap right here. As soon as you get that started, you're in good shape. Do a little bit of stun immunity just to push him firmly into the SP1, almost to SP2, and now you've got a lot of power rotation to work with. Go ahead and hit into his block, make sure that he continues that rotation. And we are at 10 poise, and it's quite lovely. See that move right there? 2 light attacks followed by a medium. The second light attack doesn't slide for some reason. Usually they slide and follow you. And so while you're making space, because you think it's going to slide, you dash back, but then he dashes into your dash back. It gives him extra distance because he did it into your dex. And then you get like that kind of dex red is block thing because you can't get the dex to be recognized before the block. It's a little crazy. It doesn't happen with everyone. It's anyway, it's just one of the things that I look at. There it happened again right there. 2 light attacks, boom, followed. Dex red is blocked. Anyway, if you've experienced the same thing, do let me know, and what kind of a fight you had, who was against the two champions and all that good stuff. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna get another poise right here. 10. We drop the taunt, so we lose 1, but it's all good. Push him firmly into that SP1 once again. It's like a rando heavy attack from far away. He was probably expecting it to slide. Let's go. There we go. That's what I'm waiting for. Okay, he's got more than enough to let me build up to an SP2, so I don't need to launch SP1 on him. Even if I did, that would push him into SP2. Boom, here we go. And we are going to get SP2 right here. And we're going to lock out this lane with a one-shot at least. So that feels good in the end. Anyway, if you liked the video and you want to see more, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave a comment. Share it with your friends, share it with your mama, and check out the other Act 6 videos as well if you haven't seen those. And remember, stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all on the flip. Oh, OPTIMIST. Learn a little something. Take a lesson. Learn it all.